If you want to get feedback from people that you can actually use, you have to ask specific questions. So that means like no more of this like general nonsense, like were you satisfied with? Overall, how would you rate? Like, no. No, don't waste my time, don't waste your time with questions like that, because it's not getting you information that you can actually like take action with and do something about. Here's an example. Let's say like you host an event and you want feedback on the event. So like you sit down and you type your little survey and you're like, overall, how satisfied were you with this event? And let's say you learn that like 60% of people were not satisfied with the event. What do you do with that information? Do you feel bad because you're like, ugh, like 60% of people like didn't like this? Do you decide you're not going to offer the event anymore because a majority of people weren't satisfied? Do you decide, okay, like I must make changes to the event, and that's just like guess at what things to change to make it better? All of those things would be the wrong thing to do, because you've only asked this big, general, vague, were you satisfied? You didn't take the time to think about what are the various things that people could be satisfied or dissatisfied with, and ask about those. And because you didn't take the time to do that, you don't actually have data that you can use to take action. Maybe I hated the event because the room was really cold. Maybe your snacks were bad. Maybe the person presenting was super boring, or they mumbled and I couldn't hear them. Like, if you asked about specific aspects of the event, you would know, hey, we need to get better snacks. Hey, we need to get some like temperature control in here. Hey, this wasn't a winner speaker, right? Like, that is information that you could take action on. These like 1 or 2 question surveys where it's like, oh, like we want your feedback, and you're just getting like a single rating on a general overall experience, that is not useful. And if you're like, no, but it is useful, because then I can say something like, overall 90% of people were satisfied with this event. Personally, I would be like, what does that even mean? What does it mean to be satisfied with your event? But like, let's say you want to put that little like talking point out there, you should still have more specific questions that you can actually use to help you get better. Otherwise, what is the point?